Yaho. Yaho. Hello. Wait, let me zoom myself a little bit in. Let me make myself a little larger. Yaho. It's been a while. Like 2 weeks? I think? Oh my god, music too loud. The thing is, I have reasons. I was going to finish the math game. I really was. Like, I'm not joking. I really was going to finish the math game. But here's some issues that I've been having. Number one, God fucking hell, I've been busy as fuck in my real life. Yeah, I'm not joking. I've been pretty busy. To the point where I literally have 0 energy to stream. Oh, Windows befehle. Fuck off, Windows. Leave me alone. Number 2. If you haven't seen my Twitter, I had an issue with an SSD that I bought. I bought one SSD, got the one that I didn't want, yada yada yada, fucking got pissed off. Then I got really busy and I still have not had time to put the new SSD in and to figure out how to put the old stuff on the new one. Yeah, I've been exhausted as fuck. And so at some point oh my god, I kind of, let me put at some point I kind of was like, I do not want to stream right now. I do not want to even think about finishing that stupid math game, which I love that math game, by the way. It's so cute. But I just felt like, nah, bro. I have been pretty busy. I feel this. I have a spinny chair, by the way. The chair no longer squigs. Someone fixed it for me. Also, if you can see, we have a new background, which I made. I make everything for this channel. Anything that you see, I make myself. I hope the chat works. I can't test it. Wait, let me chat, bro. Bro. I don't know if it works, to be honest. I have no idea. Oh, it does! I don't like how small it is. Can I fix that? Wait, let me see if I can fix that. Streamlabs. I literally am logged in. My fucking... No! Oh my god. Sometimes when I use something like, what the fuck? Never mind. I guess the thingy will be fucked for a little bit. Sometimes when I use Firefox, my entire PC likes to lag. I don't know why. It's really funny. It's so funny. I love it. I love it! Yay! But yeah, basically, I will fix this later. I will fix this next stream, so the chat's still a little... I did this super quickly. I'm gonna look if I can fix it. If I can't... Shut up. Okay, I want it to go from top to bottom. How do I do that? God, I think that this shit's so... I don't understand. I don't understand. Dude, the thing is, right, everything that I do on stream, I make myself. So when I, when I do shit, I just kind of go like, oh, okay, font size. Yes. But can I make it so it's from top to bottom? I don't think I can. At least I'm not gonna particularly bother with it right now. I'd like to change it, I like to fix it, but I do not know how to do that. So, save settings. I will see if it works now. I'm just gonna send a little a little thingy. I hope this helped. It makes it a little bigger, but I forgot that my background is white, so I can't have the font color be white too. We'll make it a brownish, but I'm gonna make the font size even bigger. This is the shit that we do on this channel. This is the shit we do on this channel, bruh. Yeah, it's good enough. For now, good enough. Good enough for now. I'll fix it some other time so it's not going from the bottom. I wanted to scroll from the top to the bottom, not the bottom to the top. Whatever. Whatever, bro. But yeah, I've been stupidly busy. I don't know how to do stuff. I don't understand how to do stuff. It's a doozy. It's a big yikes, but we do what we do, brusty. So yeah, I have a little bit of a day off now. So yeah, if you see me spinning, that's because I'm spinning in my chair, not because I'm going like this the entire time. I'm just going like, woo, woo. Yeah, I've been pretty busy. Really tired all the time. I'm still having issues with my back, so that's not really helping. But yeah, someone fixed my chair for me, which is cool, which is like nice. Yippee! Yippee! But in general, I've been busy. I've been working on stuff. I bought a new 3D printer. I bought a new printer. I've been a big fan of 3D printing, and I've been a 3D printing, like a resin printing enthusiast for a short while. I make figures. I have made a figure of me as little furry me, because I wanted to. But the printer that I had, which I'm not going to talk about because I will be crucified, I literally listen, I do not really go on Reddit, but when you have any like technical issues, you go on Reddit when you have technical issues. So I went on Reddit and I was like, help me, please. What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. So I went on Reddit and then I saw someone complaining about the type of printer that I had, and I was like, yeah, I've been having this issue with my printer. And they're like, yeah, this company has quality control issues. And I was not the only one. Turns out that many people have the same issue that I have, which is not great. Not awesome, not great, not slay, not cool. So I went with a different company this time, and I got a little bit, I think, a bigger printer than I had last time. The last one that I had was very small. I got a very small, eeny meeny, tiny, itty bitty little printer, which for the time was good. Like, the printer was fine, it printed fine, but the figures that I made were very small because I was painting one of my personal characters, and I was painting the face, and I'm pretty good at doing small, itty bitty, tiny detail work. That's like my superpower, is being able to draw very small. But even I was struggling painting that face, and I'm not particularly that happy with it, which is just great. And then, but I got some new toys. God, I feel like sometimes I'm like, oh God, I'm an adult. I need to recalibrate because I'm constantly going. I think that for me, it's still doing it. Oh, whatever. I don't know why it does that. So I bought a Dremel. And I feel like I was so giddy when I got it, and so I have agoraphobia, which means the fear of going outside. I've been working on it. I've been doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I've been very good. I was able to go to 2 stores in the last 2 weeks. Outside of my town, which is really cool. I went to this little art store, which I really wanted to go back to because last time when I went there, I panicked too much to actually like look through the entire store. I'm so glad that I was able to go there. It was so fun. I went with my mom because I cannot drive. I cannot drive. I do not have a car or a license. So my mom and I went to the art store and I was able to find some stuff. I got a new brush, detail brush. I got some ink for my airbrush. Well, acrylic ink paint type. It's like in between the thickness of ink and paint. It's very thin and I really like it. It's one of my favorites actually, I think. But I thought I was buying a very light pink color. Like, very light pink, like my blush color pink. Turns out I bought a reddish brown color. I bought a reddish brown color. I didn't actually think that I was getting a reddish brown color, but I was. And, you know, that was fine. But I was like, how am I going to use this on skin tones? Because I was trying to get a pinkish color because I have like a lot of characters with very pale pinkish skin tones. Turns out when you put it in your airbrush and you use it as like the shading, it looks so good. It looks so nice. I was shocked. I was using like a spare piece that I had and I was like, oh my god. Oh, it looks so nice. It looked really nice and I was really happy. Is it still the color that I want? No. Am I going to get more paint in this week? Well, next week. Yes. So here's the update from the last 2 weeks. I had a lot of appointments. Had to go to the dentist twice, once for a checkup, the other time to get my teeth fixed, like a tooth. I have like a broken tooth and they fixed it. Looks beautiful. To be honest, it wasn't that broken. It was like a very small chip, but it's really nice that it is fixed now because it looks a lot nicer. Yesterday I went to get my hair cut and I do not really like it, but it is what it is. I cut it a bit. I let it cut a little bit too short. Which again, hair grows back, I do not care. I have like 2 little front thingies that I left long, but the rest is a bit too short. But in like a few weeks, it'll be fine. I don't really care that much, if I'm totally honest. I don't care too much about my appearance. Don't get me wrong, I try to look presentable, but I like putting like cute clothes. I don't really care about my face as much. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I mean, I'm a VTuber. I don't think I care that much about my appearance. I'm joking. But I've been super busy. I've been going to stores and I was able to go to, it's not like the Dutch dollar store because like the dollar store is a bit different. It's like a cheaper store where you like buy stuff. I don't know what to explain it. It's called the Action. I'm not joking. It's called Action. I really like it personally. It's a nice store and I got a Dremel there for like 20 bucks ish and it works really nice. The thing is, I thought that it would have more drill bits, but it had one larger drill bit and I am trying to, you know, put in pins in a figure that is small, so you need a smaller drill bit. So I think I am getting these. Don't ask me how, I'm not gonna dox myself. But yeah, I got a Dremel. I was really excited about it. I was like, oh my god, I have a Dremel now. This is like a town over, so it was like a little less than 15 minutes to drive, but it was like, damn bro, there's a reason I'm in therapy. I like making fun of myself, don't worry. But yeah, I've been... Why do you make noise? So yeah, I've been having fun lately. I I'm going to have my printer in, and I'm gonna print some of my own figures. I just finished a sculpt yesterday. To be honest, I'm probably gonna mess with it a little bit more. Not that it's ugly, I like the mesh, but I just like adding extra detail, maybe in the hair a little bit. I'm not too great at sculpting hair, so the nicest figure that I own is, like, the two nicest figures that I made are me as furry and the Kirby figure that I made. I sculpted a small Kirby because I'm actually a pretty big Kirby fan. But I find Kirby merchandise to be pretty expensive for the stuff that you get. Like, Kirby's a pink fluff ball. The fuck you mean? A tiny plushie is 30 bucks. I like collecting items. Like I said, I have bought my first figure a little while ago, which was a Cure Heart from Precure. In general, I'm not the hugest fan of, like, I like making my own figures, but I would like to own just, like pre-painted figures because it is easier than spending several fucking hours to, like, days. Like, I think that in total, one of my figures took me... if we're excluding, like, wait times for, like, printer and stuff, I think in total it's like over 100 hours at least. I think it's more. If we're including wait times, I think I took at least like 2 weeks, like, in total, without, like, telling you I procrastinated on finishing it and I'm not 100% happy with it. But we do what we do is fine. It's fine. It's fine. We will continue. Yeah, I mean, in general, I really like painting figures. It's one of my hobbies. I'd love to post some stuff on this channel, but I don't think I can. I don't want to do any live streams with me painting my figures because it's a lot of waiting. It's a lot of doing this, doing that. There's a lot of loud noises. For example, my airbrush, and I have a compressor. Compressors are very loud, at least the ones that I have. You can get more quiet ones, but the ones that I have is a gifted compressor that's like 20 years old and it still works. Is it the best compressor? No. Will I get a new one that has, like, I do want to get one with a double chamber. I have a single one, which means that the pressure goes down very quickly, which it's fine for my figures, don't get me wrong, but I would like one that has a double chamber, so it has, like, consistent pressure constantly. What is... Let me explain what that means. I mean, I'm just using words. Is it the exact words that's probably right? No, but let me explain what it kind of means. You have a single chamber one, which is the compression happens in one chamber, and it goes consistently, and it's just one chamber, and that's it. Then you have a double chambered one, which has pressure buildup, and then the one where the pressure builds. So you have consistent pressure, because it basically feeds into the second chamber consistently. So your pressure doesn't go down, which is the best way of doing airbrushing. A single one is not too great, but because my figures are not huge and I like to take breaks in between, for me it's fine. My thingy also only lasts around 45 minutes before I have to give it a 20-minute break so it doesn't overheat, because compressors overheat very quickly because they create pressure, and that's how airbrushes work, because they use pressure, and the pressure is the air. It has air pressure, and then you put the stuff in and it blows it out to be very flat and very pretty. I also can't find the... I wanted to get some replacement needles for my airbrush, but the one that I wanted, which is a 0.2 millimeter, not a 0.2, a 2 millimeter, no, is it a 0.2 millimeter? No, I think it's not a 0.2 millimeter, it's just a 2 millimeter, Wait, let me... I think it's a 2mm. No, it's less. It's like a 0.2mm. No, not a 0.2, but like a 1mm needle-ish. Yes, I have a thingy with me. Don't ask me why I like to play with it. But yeah, I basically... I wanted to buy that specific needle, but it was sold out. Which is great. Because needles are the thing that you need to replace more often, so I probably have a shitty needle. Oh well, if it works, it works. I'm not gonna go bigger. I have a 3mm and a 5mm one, but I don't like those. They're too big. I prefer the small one. But yeah, I use a 2mm, probably less than 2mm. It just says 2mm, which it's not. It's also not 0.2mm. It could be. I have no fucking clue. But I wanted to buy a new one. It was sold out. Thanks, guys. So I was like, can I buy just a generic brand needle? No. Because every airbrush has a proprietary needle. Oh, let me... There you go. So, how do airbrushes work? Like I said, you have a compressor. That compressor then compresses air, blows it through, and then you have a needle which stops the air and the paint flow. I have a double action, so what it can do is you have a single action and a double action airbrush. A single action only blows air. There's no difference. If you click it, it blows. A double action, you can pull it back and press down, so you can choose how much paint and pressure goes through the nozzle. I have a double action, so needle. Well, a single action also, I have the needle, I think. But having a double action, life-saving shit. Does my airbrush work that well? No. Do I clean it properly? No. I need to get some little cleaners, but I keep forgetting to get them. Oops. I did buy some more airbrush thinner because I was running out. I think I need to thin it out with a little bit of water because it is kind of thick. I have acrylic airbrush thinner. I use acrylic. I do not want to use the lacquer. I do not want to use anything that isn't acrylic because I'd rather not have my lungs deteriorate. Also, I have people that come in my house daily, so I'm not putting lacquer into the air. Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck you. But I would like to try lacquer and, what is the other one? Oh, I forgot. There's lacquer and there's another one. I would like to try it someday, but I don't want to try it inside of my apartment. So yeah, I have acrylic thinner and acrylic paints. You can just thin acrylic paints itself, but I like these ones. I still have to thin them out because they're a little thick. But I bought a new tube of thinner and I bought some putty because I've never tried putty. Not the ones that you know. I bought some weird brand putty and I hope that one works. It is a tiny tube and if it works well, it works well. Who cares? I bought some new paint as well, which should come in tomorrow. Some like skin tone one, which I can just go over. A pale skin tone one because I can mix darker skin tones myself easier than lighter skin tones. I think darker skin tones are much easier to make a custom color compared to pale skin tones. Because let's look at my model right here. If I were to make my model into a figure, I have a pink skin tone, a very light pink skin tone. If I wanted to make this in a custom color, that would be actual hell, because when you put white and red together, red is so overpowering in a paint. So when I wanted to make, for example, even when I wanted to make my Kirby figure, which is a lighter pink, I couldn't get the color perfect. He is a bit of a neon pink, but that's fine. It can be a little neon. But like, I'm not joking when I say this shit. light skin tones are so fucking shitty to make. So I bought one. Darker skin tones I can do a lot easier because they're not as difficult, and they're also not like darker skin tones I can do with, instead of having to add white to it so it's pale enough, like adding a little bit, like I have like a standard brown color, then I can add a little bit of red to it. Depending on how light or dark it is, I can add a bit of white or a little bit of a darker brown, and it can make it lighter or darker. Totally chill, totally fine. Pale skin tones are hell. I fucking hate making them. I would like to make some darker skinned figures. I think that would be very pretty. I have an OC, but her design would be a little difficult to do in 3D. Not because, like, anything, she's a fairy with curly hair, and curly hair is really hard to sculpt. As someone who now doesn't really, because my hair is too short to curl, but my hair, I have large curls, which is why my VTuber model has a big old curl. Curly hair is not fun to sculpt. When I made my VTuber, like my VR chat model, I spent several hours trying to find out how to do it. I had to do it in a very weird way via Blender. I didn't like it. And I only had to make one curl. I only had to make one. But yeah, I don't like sculpting those. I can pull up one of my sculpts that I finished yesterday. Let me go grab it. I made a Miku. A Miku one. Where does this image? Where are you? Browser source. I don't know what's in you. Wait. What do you mean? Copy image. Darn it. This is a figure I made. At least like sculpted. I still have to cut her up, which sounds so terrible. I still have to cut her for printing, but this is my little Miku design that I made. I finished her yesterday. I have to do this. This is my little Miku. I am not 100% proud of it. I think I could have done better, but I mean, it is my best face sculpt in my opinion. I do want to edit her bangs a little bit, but in general, I think I like her. She'll be painted. I'm gonna make 2 of these because I want to give one to my friend. You can also watch stream now. Yay! It'd be really nice if you guys checked them out. I want to see if I can YouTube. I really wanna show people. I want to make sure that I have the right. Their account's name is Fadenlorn. You can watch them, and they draw so well, and I love them. And I made their model. I made their model. I wanna. They're not watching, so I can say this. I really want to give them an extra outfit, or at least like some. Yeah. Hello, Mr. PC? Uh-oh. Retro, I think Mr. PC is dying.
That's not good.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. My PC really likes not work for a moment. I'm sorry. Sometimes when I do shit on stream, my PC dies. It's not my fault. I have a really good CPU. It may be my GPU. Or my SSD. Probably the SSD. Probably the SSD. The SSD is almost at 50%. Uh-oh, YouTube is not receiving. Receive, YouTube. No. YouTube is not receiving smooth. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, my stream's kinda cringe. I swear, this is both. I have, like, I'm not joking. For some reason, I pay a fuck ton of money on Wi-Fi. This shit doesn't always work. I hate it. 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 Fuck you, Ziggo. I pay so much money for shitty Wi-Fi. But yeah, I wanna do more streamies. In general, I wanna stream a lot more, but like I think next week I could stream a little bit more, but in general, my schedule is a bit much for me. What was to talk about? Figures and how you should go subscribe to my friend, who is very fun, and I really like him. I like hearing their birds in the background. It's very cute. Their model is supposed to be, I think, a budgie. I drew it and I rigged it, and I really like seeing them use it. But yeah, you can go follow them. But I want to add more stuff to their model. At least a few more extra little details. Maybe a new outfit as well. I wanna see what I can do. But I am pretty busy, so I don't know when. I want to work on a secondary outfit for myself as well, which is gonna take ages. Yeah, I mean, VTubing is a pretty time-intensive thing for me. Not maybe for everyone, but because I do everything myself. Backgrounds, models, thingies, I do everything myself. So that means, oh god, where'd the tab go? But yeah, I would like to do more stuff. In general, I want to stream more. Again, I want to play more video games and just stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know. Stuff's hard, bro. Shit's hard. And I think that live streaming as a VTuber is fun, and when I do just chatting, I don't think it takes too much energy away from myself, but in general, I think that, yeah, it is energy that I just didn't have for the past 2 weeks. I am not joking. One of the days, like, everyone was gone and I just passed out cold. I went to lay down and I was gone. And I woke up the next day at like 11. I was like, oh my god. Oh, that's my life, bro. But yeah, I've been, now that I have more time, I want to get back into my hobbies and shit, which are streaming, figure making, and just drawing itself. I do want to do some drawing streams, but I think that most of my drawing streams will be pretty boring because the only thing I will be doing is drawing, because I can't draw and talk at the same time very well. I think it's very hard. I don't know why I find it so hard, but it is pretty hard for some reason. Man. I wanna draw... I usually don't draw myself, but I want to see if I can make some new artwork of myself, because my profile picture and stuff is pretty old. It was at the time when I made my 1.0, I drew it, so it is not the newest piece of artwork. I still like it. It's still one of my favorite pieces that I've made, which is really weird because I fucking hate my 1.0. I think my 1.0 just looks too... I don't know, flat, square. I think it looks ugly. 2.0, I still think it's pretty cute. 3.0 is my favorite one so far. I think that besides the hair, 3.0 is still my favorite. Yay! 3.0! 3.0! I will make a 4.0 maybe next year. We'll see. To be honest, you can see me. I'm probably gonna make like 70 versions of my model. It'd be really funny if I'm like, at model number 70 and we're like, what am I doing? Yeah, I mean, this model took a pretty long time to make, so it's gonna be a while before I make a new version. I think I'm just gonna make a few outfits, maybe fix some stuff instead of making a new version of me. Because again, I think that both the mouth rigging, eye rigging, and general rigging is the best that I've done, and I fucking hate rigging. All I like it just takes too long. My brain can't handle that. My brain cannot handle spending 70 hours on something that isn't a figure I can hold in my hands. And even then, like my figures, I still get really impatient. Sometimes I'm not joking when I say this. Sometimes I'm working at a figure and I'm like halfway done, I'm like, oh my god, I need to do more. I need to make more. I don't want to. I had that, and then for my last figure, oh my god, I was at the part that I wanted to do, and the part that I wanted to do took me like 7 minutes, and I was like, man. Ooh. And then someone held it, and they were like, is this a sticker? And I'm like, no, I painted it. I'm like, what the fuck? My one power. Teensy tiny little itty bitty drawings. I drew a tiny, very, 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 very small version of my of a mascot that I used for my art account, and it was like the size of like the tip of my thumb, not the tip of my thumb, but like the like upper part of my thumb, maybe even less than that. I painted him. I painted their little face. It was fun. I really liked it. I wish I could have done more, but there's only one of them. But yeah, I want to make 2 of the Miku figures, and then I have another figure that I'm gonna make for a family member. At first I was like, am I gonna make 2? I was like, no, I don't want to make 2 of them. I'm not making 2 of that figure. I'm not insane. That figure has so much tiny little details. But this was the figure that family member really liked the sculpt of, so I was like, I'll make that one. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna make one of them. I was gonna make one for myself and one for them, for the family member, but I just fucking... no. Like, it would be... well, maybe I will, but I'm first gonna make the one for them, but I'm gonna first make 2 Mikus, because the Miku design is not too difficult. Yeah, it's just mostly gradients that I'll have to figure out and do, which I like doing. I also now have liquid masking, so I don't have to literally scream every time that I try to make something. I'm gonna try this one thing, very, 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 very specific thing. With liquid masking, the like eye lines to have like a little gradient from like a dark color to a light color. I really want to try that. So I really want to try that. So I may print out an extra head to try that out first. Maybe we'll see. But I really want to try that because it's so cool. I see a lot of Japanese artists do that, but the thing is they use this lacquer, paint over lacquer type of deal, which is again toxic as fuck. Which can be I only use acrylics, so I want to see if maybe I can do it with acrylics with using liquid masking, because I have a very steady hand and I could do it. I want to try it. I want to see if it works, because I really want to make that work. And if I do, I'll maybe post it on Twitter. If I get that to work, I'll post it on Twitter. Okay? Capiche? I'll try to see if I can make that work on, like, I'll just print out like a spare head to see if that works. But yeah, that's been kind of how I've been doing. I'm getting sleepy, so I'm gonna stop streaming, but yeah, I've been doing creative stuff. When I get back into streaming, How much will I stream? No idea. Will I make a schedule? No. I am still gonna be pretty busy, so it can be still that I disappear for like a week or two, but I'm trying not to disappear for like months at a time. I don't want to disappear for like 3 months again or 2 months every single time that I stream. I want to see if I can maybe cap it at like 2 weeks if I am away, and if I have the time, try to stream at least once a week. I'm not gonna stream multiple times a week, usually only if I really want to. If I stream more than 3 times a week, there's something wrong with me, because either I have nothing that week and I have free time galore, which probably will not happen. One thing that I will not be doing anymore is streaming on Fridays. I will not stream on Fridays anymore. I will also not be streaming on Wednesdays anymore. Because I don't have the time. I don't have the time, don't have the energy, don't want to. Anyways, I will not be streaming on Fridays or Wednesdays anymore. It'll only be either Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, or the weekend. But again, it depends on my own schedule, depends on how much energy I have, and depends if I even want to fucking stream. But I want to make next stream the stream where we finish playing Rooney's Math Castle and finish 100%ing it. And then afterwards, I want to play more games that are just fun, silly, little stupid mobile games, because I like playing those and they are terrible and I love that. But yeah, so my schedule gonna be pretty open to interpretation. Because I'm a very small creator, I don't really give a shit about keeping a schedule. I'm not in the grind for subscribers or viewers. I'm just here to have fun, stream, play with my little VTuber model. Yeah, that's about it. What was I gonna say? I don't think I have anything else. Anyways, I am going to be leaving now. Goodbye.